Hi, and welcome to the tutorial for the Pro mode of ProLyrics. First thing is you can toggle between Starter mode and Pro mode in this top corner here. Also, if you go up to this question mark, you can get a tutorial that takes you through every part of the site step by step. You can hit it at any time. There are four main sections. There's the lyrics section, the tools section, the library section, and the AI section. There's also the bookmarks tab, and the notepad, and the AI section. This is a basic version of the starter mode that's hidden here that you can use. We're going to start with the lyrics section. You have headings and lyrics. You can come in here and write in any heading for the section. For example, the verse. You can then come in here and type out your lyrics that you want, or copy lyrics in. When the sun starts to fade. You can also add draft lines if you want variations. So for example, when the moon starts to fade. It's a good way to have lots and lots of variations of a lyric while keeping your main lyric page nice and clean. And you can always come in and switch them as well. Next, we'll go to the tools section. We're going to start with the rhymes. Every songwriter knows and needs a rhyming dictionary, and this is the rhyming dictionary. You can put in any word and type it in, or you can click this button here and just highlight the word, and it'll show up right there. If you click enter, then it'll pull up all the rhymes for that. You have common rhymes, pop culture rhymes, near rhymes, idioms, slant rhymes, mouth shapes, the dictionary, and the synonym of that word. The default view is all of these options, but you can narrow them down to, for example, just pop culture rhymes or just common rhymes. You have a bubble view and a list view, so you can view them differently. Up here you can also sort by alphabetical, syllables, or the most popular ones, also in bubble view and list view. Next we have the idea generator. If you ever get lost for ideas, then this is for you. You can put in any word or phrase and get unlimited ideas based off that word or phrase. For example, we can put in the word moon, click on lyrics, and hit enter. And it'll give us a never-ending list of lyrics to do with the moon. Or you can come in and click generate random ideas and just have lists and lists of good ideas that would make up good songs or lyrics. If you like any of these, for example, Wild as Heart, you can click on this button at any point. And that'll generate lyrics based off that. Think of it as a choose-your-own-adventure tree for lyrics. And if you see one you like, you can either copy it or hit the heart and it'll save it to your bookmarks. You'll see it here. You can also use the excludes and includes. Let's say you don't want to see the word heart ever. You can put in excludes for heart. And the AI generator will never show you the word heart. Next, we have the genres tab. These are the top words and phrase in all of these genres. Let's say you're writing a pop song. You can click on pop, and then these is 2,478 pop words and phrases that are used in pop music. You can also then sort them by these categories, or they get split into other categories, such as locations. So we can see, if we go alphabetical, these are all the most common locations mentioned in pop songs. Again, you have the AI button, so you can create lyrics off those, or you can save them to your bookmarks. This is a really good way to see what phrases and words are being used in your favorite genres. Next, we have the idiom section. An idiom is a saying that we all know. They're basically what songs are made up of. And this has every single idiom, 70,000 of them. So if you go through here, you can see all the different phrases that people might use in a song and use them in your song. You can also sort them by popularity and see the most popular ones. For example, can't win them all. You can then save it and it'll add to your bookmark, or you can click the AI button and get lyrics based off that idiom. You can click that logo anywhere on the site and it'll bring you to the idea generator and give you a never-ending list. So for example, can't win them all, life's what it is, a mix of wins and losses. I might really like that idea. Again, save it to my thing, copy it and put it straight in my song. Or again, hit the AI button and get lyrics based off of that. You can just keep going again and again. You can also separate idioms into these categories, such as emotions and states. So by selecting emotions and states, the 5-star and alphabetical, I get a good example of all the top words and phrases with emotions and states that we know. You also have a search button. Think of this like any AI button. Need to know something specific that's not in the site, or need to ask a question about your song? Simply put it in here and you'll get your answers here. You might have seen me saving bookmarks. You can save as many bookmarks as you might like, and this button here is allowed save bookmarks or edited bookmarks. So you can come in here and make changes or add to them. You can also at any point click generate from bookmarks, and it'll generate a song idea based off your bookmarks. For example, that was a bookmark I saved, and now it's the first line of my verse. Think of this as a mini starter mode in Pro that you can go and just bounce ideas off. At the end of the day, it's supposed to give you the better ideas. If we come back here, we've also got the Notepad. The Notepad, think of it as a free document where you can just freely write ideas and things based with your song. Or don't like the rigidity of these lyric lines, come in here and write your song in here, and then copy your final lines to this section. It should also be known that when you click these buttons, the refresh buttons, you can give the AI direction about your lines. I might come in and go, keep moon starts to fade, but change everything else. And hit rewrite. Keeps the moon starts to say, but it changes everything else. When any of these lines are selected, they'll show up in this ProLyrics.ai suggestion button. So you can come down here and click generate more options, and it'll give you lots of variations of your line with slightly different words, slightly different joining words, and maybe it gives you an idea of something you haven't thought of. You can then bookmark them, copy them, or add them in. And as you see, when they get added as a variation under here. You can just keep adding them. You can also come in and prompt the line suggestion. You might say, keep the last word, collide, but change everything else. This then means it'll keep that note and all your suggestions will keep the last word in place. It's a good way to really try and find other variations of a line that you might not have thought of. You can then come in here and you define your genre. This is really good for letting the site know what genre your song is. For example, if it's a country song, then everything on the site will know, hey, this is a country song. So let's give them ideas that relate to country music. It can be a good way to really let the site know what you're working on. You can also share and export your song to either a Google Doc or a PDF. Over here, these are all your songs. You can duplicate them and see a working list of things you're working on. This whole site is also fully collaborative on the Pro mode, which means you can click here, enter an email address, or copy the link, and then whoever you share that to, similar to a Google Doc, will work on the same project you are, so you can collaborate on all of this. That's Pro mode of ProLyrics. I hope you like it.